She just won't go away.
Oh, no. No. I told you she's bringing this country together, baby.
We're talking about the Hawk-Tuah girl. Hawk-Tuah, it's become an internet sensation.
Absolutely.
World phenomenon.
It's breaking into music now, too.
Yeah.
This chick's making her way on stage at several different places. Must be a country music fan, we're figuring.
Yeah, she's showing up at a lot of those venues.
Zach Bryan concert. She got on stage at a Zach Brown band. Maybe she just likes Zach's. I don't know.
It could be a Zach thing.
But it's also both country. I mean, Zach Brown has done some other things, too.
She goes out in front of the big crowd and, and yells, Hawk-Tuah!
I don't know what she's done. It could be Hawk-Tuah. I'm not sure.
That's what she does when she goes out there.
Yeah.
That's her famous saying. You got to say it.
That's what you are now.
You're the Hawk-Tuah girl.
I mean, it's true. That's what everybody will know her for forever.
She got let go from her job. She was a teacher.
I'm trying to find some more about that. I actually seen one thing that claims she didn't, but I don't really know. There's no way. There's too many clickable things, and I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
What's real and what's not.
Yeah.
I do know this. She's, they're throwing in her some great music. How about this?
Oh, you got to give him that Hawk-Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Dance. Party.
Oh, you got to give him that Hawk-Tuah.
Oh, that's good.
The new song for the rave.
Yes. This would be huge at the club, right? If you played this at a club right now,
Oh, you got to give him that
people would go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good, though. That's
I've heard the Rammstein. She's been thrown into Rammstein Du Hast.
Hawk-Tuah.
Hawk-Tuah.
That's pretty
Hawk-Tuah.
good.
But we did find a rare one. Maybe there was a Hawk-Tuah girl before Hawk-Tuah girl.
Yeah?
Yeah. A rare 1950s vinyl edition of Hawk-Tuah.
Oh.
I woke her up so she can give me top. Baby, I need you to wake up and give me that Hawk-Tuah. I need you to spit on that thing. Baby, I woke up horny this morning, craving for some Hawk-Tuah. Don't forget to spit on that thing. Baby, I need you to open your mouth up and give me that Hawk-Tuah.
Gosh, I didn't know Hawk-Tuah made it all the way back to doo-wop. Who knew?
Yeah, little doo-wop.
Yeah.
Little lesser known song. It didn't quite go up the chart.
Yeah. Oh,
a little
well.
controversial and risque.
Look, they didn't like Elvis moving hips. I imagine that thing didn't do well back in the day. But now, in current day times, here we are.
Yeah. There you go. Hawk-Tuah girl. Who knew? You got to spit on that thing. Is the news. What will 2024 be known for?
That'll be all we learned this year in 2024. When we do the year in review recap, guarantee it, this is the biggest story.
I think that'll be Time Magazine's most famous person. Hawk-Tuah girl.
Yeah, maybe.
We are falling into the movie.
Yeah. Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
It's happening.
If she's named the most memorable moment of 2024, that's going to be it. 55-year-old man in Philadelphia had to go to the ER because
This is awful.
I just
If you had a bad weekend, I would almost bet you didn't have as bad a weekend as this guy. Like, we're not talking death of a relative or anything here, but personal injury.
a bee stung him directly in the eyeball.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah! Ah!
Is that a real sound effect? Maybe not, but it probably sounds a lot like it.
It is actually a scene from The Wicker Man, but I believe this is what it sounded like and what he sounded like when this happened.
Actually, I disagree. I think there were a lot more profanities in there.
Oh, well, probably so. But-
Mother beep!
yes, and again, a bee stung him directly in the eyeball.
Uh-huh.
We're not talking about the around the eye,
Not in the eyebrow.
outside of the eye.
Not
No,
the eyelid.
the actual eyeball itself.
Right.
Now, they did yank out the stinger because the stinger came out in the eyeball.
Now, when you say they, that means him, like, immediately?
It doesn't say. It just says they yanked the stinger out,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't get it all.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine,
So-
like, closing your eyelid and the stinger is still in your eyeball?
With all the poison juice
Yeah. Oh, it's got
just
that, too.
leaking in your eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't mix up the paste and stick that on your eyeball, I imagine.
No.
So you got to go to the doctor.
So they had to go to a specialist because, well, there was still part of a stinger left in his eyeball.
Uh-huh.
Thankfully, he has recovered and can still see.
That's a big plus.
So I just don't. I know what a sting does to me normally. I just can't imagine what it would do to your eyeball, especially if the stinger was still in there.
Well, if you're, like, really allergic to bees, you may lose sight in that eye,
Yes.
right? Because I have a friend who... He runs from a bee like it's an angry grizzly bear because he turns into a blimp if he does get stung. And I've seen him do it, like, stung in the arm and it just goes, bloop, you know, and
Yeah.
it's really bad for him. So a bee to him is a no-go. Bee to me is, well, it hurts. And you know, but I'm not as allergic as him. But nobody I've ever heard would sign up for being stung in the eyeball.
I've never heard of that before.
Me neither.
I know it has to have happened on occasion, but like you're walking, the bee's flying, somehow its radar's not working right in your eye,
Yeah.
and your eye isn't fast enough to shut because it's fast.
It's fast. Your eye is super fast.
Yeah.
Your eyelids. I'm sure it's happened in the history of mankind, but those people may have died.
Yeah. I got to think about things crawling in my ears.
Now there's the
this-
whole new fear.
This might be second on the list. Stung in the
What do you,
eyeball.
What do you think?
But I don't feel as likelihood of that happening as something crawling in your ear.
Do you hate spiders or bees worse? Like stinging things worse? I know you're not a huge spider fan.
I don't like spiders,
Yeah.
but I'm not really afraid of spiders biting. I just don't like them.
Well, that's okay. Is bees? Are you? I've never really seen you in an interaction with like a stinging insect that I remember. At the golf course or
You've
anywhere.
never seen my reaction?
Not really. No.
I'm pretty calm usually.
Okay, good. I'm the same.
I'm fairly calm
Yeah.
unless I really feel like, okay, you're getting in too much of my space.
Mm-hmm. Which they have no bubble.
There's a guy that I
awareness.
get mad at all the time.
He's
that
a
I-
swatter,
that I-
isn't
that
he?
I play golf with.
Uh-huh.
He turns into like a crazy person.
Uh-huh.
He grabs and starts swinging, and I'm like, "Stop it!"
That's
But
how you get stung.
I've looked at him a couple times. So help me if I get stung by that stupid thing, because
Uh-huh.
all you've done is ticked it off.
Yeah. You never,
and because you never hit it.
you don't hit them. And that's, I
You just
hate
piss it
people,
off.
I hate the swatters.
Yeah, he's a swatter.
Ah, see,
That I
that's the
play
worst
golf
thing
with.
you can do. Most of the time, they're
Normally, I'll even, especially if they're like on the golf cart and freaking out,
just. Mm-hmm.
I will stop the golf cart and I'll get out and I'll walk away.
Yes.
Especially if he's in there, swatting.
Let him swat away.
And then I walk away from it because
Mhm.
I'm not getting stung.
No.
And that's what's going to happen to you.
Yeah. It 100% is. Now, we don't know. This guy, he may be a swatter. This may be partially his fault. If you're swatting, but then again, you never know. He could have just accidentally hit the nest or just.
And they might be
Walking
like
along.
your friend. And that's why they're swatting.
Yeah, but I tried to tell him to stop. You're
Yeah.
more likely to get stung.
It's probably hard though. Look, I swell up like the Michelin man.
Yes, he does too. Poor dude.
You know, I go from stick to this.
Yeah. Lives in a very
Rush
rural
me to a
area.
hospital very quick.
Yeah, anything with a stinger, it's like, oh my God, that could be death for me.
There you go. If you, as Bobby put it earlier, if you thought you had a bad weekend, there you go. Did you get stung by a bee in your eyeball, and some of it left in there where you had to go to a specialist to dig it out? 4th of July coming up this Thursday. A lot of activities. A lot of people will be blowing stuff up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're
Hopefully not.
already doing that.
Hopefully not fingers.
Well, please be careful. Somebody out there is going to lose a finger. Don't let it be you.
A lot of people might watch movies. Independence Day being Thursday. How about some movies to watch on 4th of July?
Okay.
There are plenty. I don't know if I agree with all of these, especially in the order they put them in.
Okay.
Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky came in at number 5. The Sandlot, number 4.
I love The Sandlot.
It's a great movie. Independence Day, number 3.
Okay.
Top Gun, number 2.
All right.
And Jaws, number 1, because it was around 4th of July weekend.
Huh. Interesting. Not really the angle I was thinking, which I was thinking a little more patriotic than Jaws, but
Yeah.
okay, makes sense.
Born on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise, another Tom Cruise movie, not even in the top 20.
Really?
And I thought that one, of course, would definitely be.
Now, when I look at the list of the top 20, there are maybe some strange things in there that, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer at number 6.
That's way too high.
Was it based in the 4th of July? I haven't seen it since it came out.
In 1997.
The Patriot comes in at number 15, and then I think it's an all-timer for me.
That one,
That should be a top 5 to me.
at least top 10.
Easily top 10. It's one of my favorites, and it's the story of our revolution. We're talking about
Right.
the 4th of July here.
Yeah, it's
The Patriot should be up there.
I probably out of all those movies, I would say it would be hard for me to argue against it being not in the top 5.
If you're going to do it. Yeah, why not?
Gettysburg, that's also
Okay.
Civil War time.
Okay.
I don't think quite maybe what the Patriot was.
Mm-hmm.
There was 1776. You got Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump covers so much history. It really covers, like, if you wanted to just say what is modern American history in the mid 1900s, you could just play Forrest Gump, and it really covers a lot of it.
Here's your history lesson, kids.
Yeah.
Just watch Forrest Gump.
And it'll cover everything. Vietnam, it covers
he
Elvis,
really-
it covers
He wasn't there,
yeah. This isn't
but all
real.
the other stuff happened.
But the things happening around him, that was all happening. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
National Treasure made number 10.
National Treasures, those are good. I would agree, those are good.
Captain America: The First Avenger.
I mean, if you're gonna,
That's a good watch.
yeah, why not?
But I'm with you. The Patriot should be much higher than it is.
Is the Patriot better than Independence Day?
Independence Day, it's 4th of July. I almost go the original Independence Day.
The first one, not
first
the
one,
other.
None of the other ones.
Yeah, there's been a couple more.
Only the first one.
First one's pretty legit.
It's pretty legit.
I think it's up there for me.
Out of the top 5, Rocky, Sandlot, Independence Day, Top Gun, Jaws. I would definitely put the Patriot in one of those slots.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Independence Day and the Patriot. Those are my two, I think,
would
recommend.
bump-
And I love Sandlot, but it's not all 4th of July.
I might bump Jaws. It's number 1. I don't think I'd put it number 1.
I haven't seen original Jaws for a long time. I'd like to watch it again just to see how bad and cheesy it looks now.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
That's going to be bad. But there's definitely plenty of things to watch. You want to get in your 4th of July spirit and mood?
And stay cool inside.
Hey, there you go. Plenty of movies for you to watch. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is National Financial Freedom Day, or as people working in radio know it, Monday. Kevin Costner says he makes movies for men, not just any men, based on theaters showing Horizon, Invisible Men. Ben and J-Lo no longer share a house. Hey, just because they no longer interact doesn't mean they can't stay married. Right, married people? And Baywatch star Pamela Anderson turns 57 today. Now when she runs in slow motion, she's actually going as fast as she can. This is not headline news.